I'm really thankful to that gentleman because I'm going to cover a lot of things he actually just asked.
He set it right up for you.
Last year, somebody went first, and I got kind of caught up in going first this year, but I knew it was perfect because I knew I was perfect to go right after him once he started bringing up his subjects.
Good. Your time is up.
I've become pretty good at getting in the vortex.
How do you know?
Because of the way I feel, and I know that my inner being is always communicating with me.
So what's the first manifestational indicator that you're in the vortex?
Emotion. It's an emotional indicator.
And we love that you are willing to call that a manifestation with us. That feeling in my belly is a manifestation. It's a manifestational indicator that I'm in the vortex. What would be a logical next manifestation indication that you're in the vortex?
That was my question.
That was it.
Right.
That was it. In other words, that was it. You had a question that was answered without you. In other words, we posed the question that was in your mind. That's a manifestational indicator. And what we were going to say, it's a thought that occurs. In other words, no words were exchanged, but the thought is the indicator.
Right.
And don't you think that was pretty good that we are tracking right there on the same wavelength? Exactly, you see? It's a manifestational indicator. So first it's a feeling, then thoughts begin to occur to you, then people begin to walk into your space and offer words, then you begin to see things. In other words, the manifestations just become prolific all around you as indicators that you are in the vortex. And we're going to let you talk here briefly in a moment. We're going to be brief, but we just want to say at the outset here that when you get on this roll where you know you have affected a feeling, which is a manifestational proof that you have achieved vibrational alignment with the vortex, and then thoughts start streaming, and then others start joining you in conversation, and then the earth starts moving. In other words, things start happening. That's when you begin to feel that worthy understanding that you, and that feeling of empowerment that you are the creator and that the manifestation is following the direction of your thoughts. Good.
Okay. So I guess that's my answer also.
Pretty much.
So because the way I do it is more or less by visualizing some generally visualizing specifically.
But isn't a vision just a more detailed thought?
Correct.
A more specific thought.
Correct.
So once you start visualizing, what's that telling you? That's telling you you're on the vibe of it. So now, we were talking earlier. Oh, such a good conversation. We were talking earlier about how out here in the what is reality, you can see and hear and smell and taste and touch. You mean you're in the vortex where there's no stuff actually manifested, but you're seeing it? So a visualization is more indication that you're in the vortex. So first it's emotion, then, or feeling, then it's thoughts begin to stream. Now you're beginning to see stuff. Are you kidding? Now you're beginning to see stuff. This is all indication of the vortex. Wonder what'll come next.
Right. So I was listening to
are you in the vortex visualizing, feeling, and then comparing, where is it? I feel it. Where is it? I feel it, and slowing it down? Or are you basking in the deliciousness of the feeling that's getting more and more detailed until the details begin to show up in concrete manifested form?
So that's my next question. So I just continue to do it.
We're really enjoying how your next question keeps following our next answer. In other words, you're manifesting all over the place. In other words, this is that, can't you see that track on that, can't you just see it? You're in the vortex and it's just looping around and giving you another reason and another reason and another reason. And
so the next step is just, continue until physical translation happens.
Is it a step? Is it a step? Or is it so much the next logical thing that you don't even need to call it a step?
Right.
The next awareness, the next observation, the next feeling, the next awareness is the best word. The next manifestation, the next reality, the next observation.
And it's obvious. Whenever it comes, it'll be obvious.
Well, we think it's been pretty obvious here this morning.
I agree.
Don't you?
Thank you. Yeah, I get it.
Good time for a segment of refreshment.